Good morning, bonjour, buonasera. Welcome to Life Lessons Straight Up with a Twist. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited you are here. This podcast is all about asking the right questions to learn the lessons for the season we are currently in. So I have conversations with people I am fascinated by. And I thought for this first episode, I'm pretty freaking fascinating. So I'm going to start with myself. And I was kidding a little bit, obviously, but I kind of was serious. I'm like, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty fascinating. I wake up at 4 a.m. I go to bed at 8. I have really interesting, hobbies that at least I think are interesting. I have a lot of things that I'm proud of. I'm an optimist. I'm also a pessimist, depending on the time of day. I like to read. I like to write. I have a very particular way that I look at the world, that is very individual to me. I have experiences. I have thoughts. I have emotions that I experience, and I'm serious. I was like, I am pretty fascinating. And so since this podcast is all about asking the right questions, I wanted to start, and we'll probably always start with a question. So the first question is, am I fascinated by me? Am I fascinated by me? And why? Right? So when I decided to actually start this podcast, I got super excited. First of all, it's not edited. That's super important for me. I didn't want it to be edited or contrived in any way, because life isn't. You don't get to edit when you're in an actual conversation in real life. So one of the reasons why was that. And I thought about what are the things, that people really struggle with. I live and breathe this personal growth space. I've been on this journey for many years, and there are a lot of really powerful people in this space. There's no shortage of resources, right? But what there is, I feel like a shortage of is that filter. There's like a filter of, this is the information, these are the steps. Now, how do I apply those steps to my life, my characteristics, my personality, my lifestyle, my preferences, where I am in my current season? So all of those things, I thought everybody thinks that way. I thought whenever someone is up against a certain decision in their life, or just literally waking up, I thought everyone asked questions like all the time. That's just literally what I do. And I didn't realize until honestly very recently that is a gift. It is a skill. And it is a gift that I really want to share and also develop with everyone listening, and really on this journey of personal growth, self-development, whatever, words you want to call it. So this episode is going to be pretty short. Anytime I'm in a conversation with myself, it always feels like something's missing. So obviously I want to have people on that I'm fascinated by and have those conversations be a lot longer. But the solo episodes like this one will definitely be a bit shorter and really focus on us, right? Our growth as individuals, as people. And honestly, when I say us, I'm talking about all y'all listening as well as the people in my head, because I have a lot of me's in my head. But yeah, that's, however you want to explore these questions. If you are more of a writer and you want to journal on, am I fascinated by me? Why or why not? And use that as an opportunity as well to interview other people. Some of us have a very difficult time expressing, what we're even good at, right? Like the superpowers questions come up a lot, or some derivative of that. And especially for women, a lot of times we really struggle with that. So that's what this is really about today, right? That theme of questioning today is, understanding that no matter what where you are, right? You have a very unique way of experiencing the world, and it is unique to you. No one else walks this walk through this earth the way that you do, right? And I've had to challenge myself to those questions as well. You know, sometimes we think, oh, well, I don't know anything, or I haven't accomplished, X, Y, and Z. I'm not an expert at blah, blah, blah. You're an expert at your life. So the second follow-up question, after you explore with, am I fascinated by me? What am I an expert on when it comes to my experience, right? What can I talk about for hours and hours and hours? Where's my curiosity leading me right now? And it's really a focus on right now, this current season that you're in. But where is my curiosity leading me right now? So those are a few questions to really get you started on. If for some reason your answer is, I'm not really fascinated with myself. Well, why not? And dig into that from a space of growth, right? If you're in a space, you're going to hear me say this a lot on these episodes, is self-awareness is definitely life lesson number one, life lesson zero, in all honesty. But as you're cultivating your own self-awareness, making sure you're in the right headspace, would be kind of a precursor. So if you do say, I'm not really feeling real fascinated by myself, and you're not in the right headspace to answer that, the follow-up question to that could be something along the lines of, how can I get in the right headspace for that question, right? So those are some of the questions that are on my heart on this first episode. I'm super, super excited to even just be here, be in the space of transformation, of growth, and on this journey where I even have the ability to offer, life lessons and perspective. And then I've come to this place of understanding the power of asking the right questions, right? And we will definitely be digging into that a little bit more. But definitely looking forward to hearing from all of you. We'll definitely be chatting again soon. Got some great guests on the lineup over the next few weeks. Fascinating people just like yourself. So we'll see you soon. Take care.